grumbling, then at least do reasons, points, sentences. At least say something useful. Don't just sit there inarticulately babbling. Let the woman speak. Her opinion is the one we've come here to pay heed to. The one we've paid through our noses.
You wish to know why it is that you are here?
Dying to hear it.
Well, I'm afraid it isn't my place to tell you why you are here.
Wonderful!
However, I can tell you how you came to be here.
You can?
I can. I can tell you that you have been experiencing difficulties in your relationship, that you felt needed an expert ear to listen to and provide an expert opinion. So tell me, in the clearest terms you can, what your main problem is. Daniel, perhaps you can start.
We're fine.
We're not!
We are.
He's boring.
I'm not boring.
See, this is what I mean. This is pointless.
She's vindictive.
What?
Vindictive. Self-destructive even.
Vindictive.
That's what I said.
I heard that's what you said, Jim.
Excuse me.
I want to know what you meant by it. Come on.
Now, let's remain calm.
Calm? I'm plenty calm. Tell me what you meant by it.
If I may interject.
Oh yes, it is your job after all.
We've got two different points here, one from each of you. That's what we wanted.
What are they exactly?
Being boring and being vindictive. Now, clearly the two of you disagree with these terms, so let's talk about this disagreement. That's what we wanted. The first point made was about being boring. Would you like to explain what you meant by that? I'll just impose one, for want of a better word, rule to proceedings. The, for want of a better word, proponent of the fault should use one example to indicate the fault of the, for want of a better word, defendant. Whilst they do so, the defendant allows them to speak. Are we all agreed?
Yeah, right.
Good. Now, would you care to find one opposite example of what you meant by boring?
It's just dull. We never do anything fun anymore.
Hang on a second.
No, the rules must be respected.
Yeah, the rules.
By all parties.
What?
I asked for one opposite example. That isn't an example at all. We need to get specific, to get to the root of the problem.
What on earth do you mean by that?
You mentioned any more. Perhaps an appropriate example would be something you did in the past.
Something that was boring. I have so many.
No, something you perceive to be fun.
Well, I can't really think of much. We don't have much past.
We've been together 2 years, Alex.
And it bloody feels like it.
This isn't helping.
Isn't it?
No. Evidently, you haven't regarded your partner as boring forever.
It's not so much about being boring, just, I don't know, doing something fun. Spontaneous, out of the blue.
And do you have an example of that?
Yeah. About 3-4 months after we first got together. We got a bit drunk at a friend's housewarming, and I got a little bit emotional because it was the same friend whose house we first got together in, just at his old house. So it felt a bit like, I don't know, the end of an era. And he said that it wasn't the end of an era, but the start of a new one. Sentimental crap. Anyway, we went back to mine and had great, reasonable sex, and afterwards we decided we needed to find a way to see the new era, seeming as the first one had started with him carrying me home after I'd been really sick in a plant pot and then falling asleep on the sofa because he couldn't open the front door properly. So, yeah, we decided that was the least iconic way to start a new relationship, so this one had to be extra special. Anyway, I kind of forgot about this all, especially when I woke up with a screaming hangover and him gone. Well, I thought he was gone, because he wasn't in bed, but then when I went downstairs, he was sitting at the laptop, and I remembered that you could never get out the front door. The catch is a little sticky, but honestly, I've shown it so many times. But I just assumed he was waiting to get that out. But then he turned around, and he goes, I've got it. Got what I said. What we need to do to make it special. And then we went to San Francisco 3 days later.
2 days later.
What?
I said it was 2 days later, not 3 days.
Does it matter?
Not really.
Then why say it?
Because of importance.
The utter sod!
Please, both of you, this is very useful. Let's all try and continue, shall we?
Well, I guess that's about it, really.
Really? Oh, but why San Francisco?
It's the city of love.
No, it's
Well, it's our city of love.
The summer of love was there.
That's right.
Thanks.
Good point indeed. So this was your attempt to make it special. How did it go? What did you do?
I don't know, hung out with the sea lions, sang that stereophonic song, ate clam chowder, went on a boat ride onto that big bridge, and all the usual stuff.
Was it good?
I mean, it was bloody freezing, which I somehow didn't expect. I mean, I don't know if they tell you in the guidebooks it's going to be that cold, but I did look at it, so I guess it's irrelevant. But yeah, it was nice. It was fun. It was spontaneous. It was the kind of thing we don't do anymore.
So how often do you expect to go to San Francisco?
It's not about San Francisco, for God's sake. It's about doing anything which isn't sitting in front of the sofa, watching EastEnders every night, watching our lives and our youth and our happiness just flying out of the window. I'm 27. I'm not some decrepit widow. I won't be a widow to him. I want to be free, to live, be a rolling stone. All he wants to do is stay the same. And he's sucking onto me. He's literally sucking the life out of me and knocking the wheels off my stomach.
I'm not sure Stone.
It's an expression.
It really is.
Oh, just shut up! Just shut up, will you? You just keep chipping away, acting like you're the good guy, like you're in the right. Well, you're not. You're dull, and you're disinterested, and you're boring.
It was 2 days later.
What?
So it was 2 days later.
See? This is what I mean. You can't do anything fun anymore. It's all got to be quantified and calculated until it's no longer meaningful for anyone. You're so straight-laced, so logical, so honest. Why do you even know it was 2 days later? Why does it even matter?
See, predictive. Well, I think it's kind of important to see, 3 days later cost £1,000 less.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, £1,200 actually.
I'm not quibbling over prices. I'm just struggling to comprehend why you think it's a good idea bringing this up now. Do you think it's helping?
That's why I didn't bring
But
up.
of course it fucking isn't! Jesus Christ! You great fucking romantic! Nothing ruins the mood of a gesture more than bringing up the fucking price!
That's why I did
You
it!
just did!
Yeah, look at the fucking romantic mood it just killed! Huh? It's not the price that matters, just the day.
We've gone rather off track here.
I'll say.
Like the benevolent father with his son's scale lecturers. I shall return us to it. Indeed. Well, in conclusion, you accuse the defendant of being boring and cite a lack of activities akin to your trip to San Francisco 2 years ago. This is your case. Now then, we must hear yours.
Okay, what
And
example
please,
for it?
that is being addictive.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example of that.
The most opposite one, the first that comes into your head.
Okay, well, I guess I kind of said this already, but she doesn't appreciate things I, do for her.
Too general, I'm afraid.
Alright then, I'll go a bit more specific. Basically, after the holiday at San Francisco, that was the week of her interview. And, you know, I was so stressed about it. So even more stressed than she was. I was a nervous wreck, in all honesty. She'd been revising her answers so much, I was helping her with them. In fact, I was even working fucking double shifts at work to pay for the fucking holiday. So basically then, you know, the day of the interview, you know, I've got nothing to do, I'm at home, nervous wreck, and there was the joke we had that if she did get the job, you know, champagne we'd have to celebrate. And if she didn't get the job, then we just drown our sorrows with a bottle of vodka. So I got both as prep, you see, and yeah, she came back, though I didn't kind of realise she was back, so I couldn't really hear much now, it was thick and stuff, but yeah, so she was in the kitchen, comes out, I'm there, just like, okay, how'd it go? And she's like, oh yeah, the job, yeah, I got that. And I'm like, brilliant, and I'm just ecstatic, so happy for her, because we both worked so hard, and I got the champagne out from the back of the sofa and just like along with the vodka, and I was just like, hey, let's celebrate. And you're just like, no, I can't do champagne right now. She just fucks off the bedroom. And like, I was gutted because I didn't want to celebrate with me. we didn't want to get drunk together, didn't want to have a good time. It just, do you want to spend time with me? It's like, she didn't want to be happy.
I what?
I didn't want to be happy anymore. And that's why I think we want to end this relationship.
Oh my Christ! Of course I want to be fucking happy! That's why I didn't want the fucking job in the first place!
You said...
I know, I said. Of course I said. It's a great job. That doesn't mean I enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. And you know what makes it 10 times worse? I know that if I wanted to quit, you'd be so fucking disappointed in me.
I've never...
Oh, don't act like you wouldn't. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't try. You'd say I was being flighty or overreacting. Maybe I like being flighty. Maybe I was never happier than when we were flighty. When we were flying higher than we've ever been before we started settling down, driving ourselves into the ground. For what? Saving free place, some suburban heaven. I like my place. With the walls that are so thin we can hear each other no matter where we are, and the door you can't open. It's nice. It's better than any stinking nuclear family. I mean, you say you want what's best for me, and what makes me happy, but what if those two things aren't the same? I'm doing it because it's what's best, because it makes you satisfied. I don't care about the future. I care about right now. And right now, I'm not happy, and I want to be happy, and that's all that there is. That's all that there is. I'm going for a cigarette.
Jesus.
Very interesting. Most compelling.
What the hell does that mean?
Just that she's given me plenty to think about. You both have. I must be nearly there.
What? Why don't you fix it?
Fix it? I'm a counsellor, dear boy. I counsel. I don't fix anything. That isn't my place. I just do my best to advise with the most clarity and candor that I can. If their prime flaw is something they themselves can fix, then they fix it. If it's something irreconcilable, then they reconcile it. But there's a part of the knowledge that they're doing what's best, with an expert's opinion to back it up. People have been noting that for that.
Hang on, is there like a national board of counsellors, a college of counsellors?
Isn't that? I don't know. It doesn't sound very likely.
Your website says you were licensed.
Well, I can drive.
Are you fucking kidding me? Bring my life in the hands of some amateur. That's it. So it's between us. We've got to sort this out. I'll see this out, yeah. I've got it.
Got what? Sometimes there aren't answers to everything, Daniel.
There is. I found a solution. Just got to be honest.
I can't keep doing this. I mean, I love you, but we can't stay together unhappy.
You're fun to do. As you do know how to work there.
You don't.
Do. It's just a fucking door. It's stiff. It's just like, what? I can't. Right? I'll come out with this. I lied that I couldn't open the door.
What? Why?
I just pretended just so I could spend my time with you and living and stuff like that. The snag is, I thought it would work, but it kind of did for a while, so it's just, I don't know. I still don't know.
But that isn't logical.
This isn't really stupid. Just the way it works.
I've got it. Now, if you two are quite finished, I really must at least say this to you.
Counsellor, thank you.